All right, so what is going on, everybody on YouTube? It's Chris Ramirez here, aka that Forex Kid, and today we are going to be talking about, what happened to Golden Owl EA. All right, and we're gonna go over the whole shebang. It's a lot of things that people are very lost in the air about. They don't know what's going on. They still don't have access, things like that. So I'm gonna try and keep it as transparent as possible. Try to keep it a buck. Again, I wish I had my webcam here with me right now, but I don't. Unfortunately, it hasn't came in yet. So I will just be kind of discussing, but feel free to shoot me a follow on Instagram in the meantime and all that stuff. All right. So first things first, what is Golden Owl EA? Golden Owl EA is essentially it's a EA robot, right? In the trades, gold on a 1 minute time frame. The owner is Alessandro Piga, and he had basically paid Lambo Raul. If you guys are familiar, you guys should know, but he did pay Lambo Raul, X amount of dollars, whatever, to basically promote it. And so they kind of went into that together. Now that EA was going for about $500, but when he did come in contact with Lambo Raul, they did obviously up the price. So the price ended up being 2,500. And I know this because I tried to buy it before and I seen that it was 500, but I was still skeptical about it. And then when Lambo Raul started promoting, I said, damn, it's 2,500 now. And I ended up obviously paying the 2,500 on that launch day. Now, this is they really got a lot of backlash as far as what Golden Hour was, because people started to catch on, and what they basically did was they bought this thing right here. Basically you get access to the actual EA of FX Core, but you get to rename it. So essentially what they did was just buy a white label off of FX Core Gold EA and renamed it to Golden Hour EA. And they upped the price to $2,500 and basically sold it to a lot of people. So, months after, in the midst of all that stuff, people started to, refund their payments, call it fraud, things like that. And so it got to, and obviously this too, right? Aside from people getting their money back and all those types of things, people were also reselling it. You can literally, you can look it up. I don't know how legit, these things are from these people. I'm not saying go buy it, but what I am saying is that people started to resell it. So as you can see, Alessandro doesn't even have it in his highlights anymore. He doesn't even have it in his bio anymore. And so everybody that did buy it from Lambo Raul, he ended up basically turning off the bot, right? He turned the licensing off. So, when you pull up in your chart, it says, you have to contact Gold now that you can't trade, right? Then everybody was under the impression that he would actually send a new file out via email. And that was, 2, 3 months ago. People haven't, how do I say this? People haven't heard a thing, right? So basically, I don't want to say ran off on it, but that's what it's given. All right, Lambo Raul, he did take it off of his highlights. He did have a highlight regarding the EA. It's not here no more. Nobody kind of talks about it anymore. So the people who paid $2,500 basically just got kind of finessed. So that's that. And again, it's not Lambo Raul's fault at all. He was just doing what he got paid for. He's just, trying to promote his thing. So more so, a lot of issues came from this specific person right here. But again, I'm just putting in my 2 cents. This is my opinion on what's going on. It's no bad blood. It's just I think it is a little bit fucked up, but it is what it is. All right. Now, aside from this, right? Let me exit out of this. So that's the whole situation. Now you guys are probably wondering, all right, who am I? How do I know about this? And am I even credible to give this information? Me personally, right? I was one of the first people to buy the Golden Owl when Lambi Raul had put it on sale, right, for $2,500. This is my YouTube channel right here, that Forest Kid. This is what you guys are watching. I was the first to put out an actual review, right? I started off with this video. I said Golden Owl make $8,000 per month guaranteed. Then I put Golden Owl secret settings reveal, $10,000 strategy, and Golden Owl EA review. Right, I was the only person to actually put out these Golden Owl videos. All right. So aside from that, right, aside from me helping out everybody that was interested in things like that, I also, I also opened a Discord community and a Telegram community for free for everybody else. All right, you guys got to understand, Golden Owl team, they just kind of emailed everybody the bot with some basic ass instructions, excuse my language, with some basic instructions and kind of called it a day. There was no Telegram, there was no Discord community, anything like that. So if you really want to get a hold of this person, you would have to DM him, but you guys can understand this guy got 85,000 followers. All right, his DMs are, he's by the time he sees it, it's a wrap. Me personally, my DMs are flooded, and I can't imagine this guy right here at 85,000 followers. It just gets too much. So yeah, so am I credible? Yes, 100%. What I'm telling you is the truth. I did have this EA. I did pay $2,500 for it. This is I've really been keeping up with it, and there's probably they made a couple $1 million over a weekend just by selling it for just by selling it on a weekend. That so many people bought it at that price. So the fact that they can literally just turn the bot off and run away with it, it's kind of very, very scary, right? People have been hitting me up like, hey, I hit them up, they're not answering. And people think that I'm actually affiliated or like I'm like, one of the top owners of it. It's like I don't do that at all. Me personally, I do have Oracle 2.0. So I am the CEO of this. So what I am gonna kind of go over is if people wanted to get Golden Owl, right? You got to understand you can't, right? Number one, you can't. Number two, they can turn your license off at any given moment. And you really just can't get it from these places that you see on the website. You're gonna get scammed, all right? They turned off the licensing for it. There's no real access to it. What people have been doing, right? A client of mine who was actually in Golden Owl and then actually bought Oracle 2.0, he actually optimized the files for Oracle 2.0. So now you can use the same settings and trade Golden Owl, trade Golden Owl settings, have the same results that they had, but you could trade it on, with our bot Oracle because the files have been optimized for that. So that is something you could do. REA, it's been going crazy. If you guys don't know, we have like literally the craziest results. All right. We have $6,000 withdrawals, 11,000 for the month. Like our things are insane, right? People have been getting paid out, funded, all the above. What I would actually do is take you guys to this channel right here. All right. This guy had a 12,000, and I haven't put this on the website just yet. I'm still waiting to get more certificates to add on to it. This guy had a $12,000 withdrawal, True Forex funds that actually went through, right? Look at everybody's results. Phase two got passed, $2,000 profit, $3,000 profit. All right. Oracle is the best that it's gonna get as far as the EAs go. All right. The results have been going crazy. People have been getting passed left and right. All right. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. But at the end of the day, as far as Golden Hour goes, um, that's it. They pulled the plug on it. That's just it is what it is. Um, was it a good EA? In my personal opinion, the people who were more experienced with it and people who were good at making set files and things like that and optimizing set files, stuff like that, they were really, really good and they had really good results. But as far as the files that they provided themselves that they say you can pass with these set files, it was not the best at all. All right. If this specific video, I kind of go over the review because at first it was doing good. Then over here you can see I was doing really, really good. And then the last day of my challenge, it literally had a crazy equity stop. And that was it. I ended up failing the challenge. That was it. All right. So it was overpriced, no customer support. All right. It was very difficult for beginners to understand. And it had you could only trade 3 days. It was only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that they recommended, and you have to make 10% in a month. So you would really have to make 1% and then some. It was just too much. Like it just basically having 12 days to do that, 12 trading days, like it was very difficult. And then obviously if you get equity stop during one of those days, you're pretty much fucked. So that's my personal opinion on Golden Owl EA, and from what I've seen, what's been going on and stuff like that. Again, I am very much in tune within the EA space and things like that. So what I'm saying is pretty much credible, and I have plenty of things to actually back that up. All right, but I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Again, if you are looking for a good EA, please come to the side of Oracle. We have a great community. Everything that Go Now did wrong, I kind of picked up on it, and I did a better job, right? I made things great as far as for Oracle EA. So let me know if you are coming from a different EA, hit me up on Instagram or something. Definitely give you guys a discount for switching over. But with all that being said, please take everything into consideration. Don't go and buy this bot from somebody else and get scammed, because it's just they're not on right now. All right. They turn the licensing off. It's just don't waste your money. All right. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. That Forex Kid checking out.